Great morning, beautiful spiritual brothers and sisters. This is your chronically sleep deprived Danny Zen coming to you live from the Northern Hemisphere. If you block out all distractions for the next 10 minutes or so, I'm gonna give you some let's see, maybe about 3 different sleep supporting products, companies. You're gonna learn about 1 ADD, ADHD, or executive dysfunction tip. I'll give you 1 Buddhism tidbit and some other humanity planet saving stuff, and so you can also have less stress, not rush, and control your life, be able to live your dream lifestyle, and do something meaningful with your precious human rebirth. Okay, number 1, the 8 worldly concerns. Okay, this is about developing a mind of equanimity. According to my basic Buddhist studies, a mind of equanimity is you're indifferent to these 8 worldly concerns, and these are namely, again, the 8 worldly concerns according to Buddhism, and that is loss and gain, pleasure and pain, fame and shame, praise and blame. Okay, so let me go over that very quickly. Loss, you lose stuff, your house gets damaged in a fire, tornado, hurricane, whatever. Someone breaks in, steals something from your car, whatever. You lose stuff, right? Or even a loved one. I mean, I know, yeah. So lots lost. Gain, obviously, you gain. You found a $100 bill on the floor. You found some, or you won the lottery, you gained something, you know what I mean? You got a Christmas birthday present, whatever, okay? So that's loss and gain, okay? So if you can develop a mind of equanimity, you're indifferent, you're like, okay, yeah, I won the lotto, great, so what? What's next? Or, you lose your house, okay, so that's loss and gain, okay? Pleasure and pain, I think that's self-explanatory. You want to feel pleasurable feelings, have sex, enjoy a big tub of Ben & Jerry's ice cream, whatnot, pleasure, whatever else rocks your boat, I guess, brings pleasure to you. Eating dark, organic, dark, fair trade, dark chocolate, okay? Being at the beach, whatever, pleasure, okay? Pain, we obviously know, you hurt yourself. I guess it could be emotional pain too, right? So, that's pain. Your mind is wanting to push it away, obviously, okay? And pleasure, usually, you got craving, desire for those things. So that's pleasure and pain. The next set of pair of 8 worldly concerns is fame and shame, okay? Fame, you're a famous person, you're a music singer, you're a famous tennis star, Venus Williams, actor, obviously, Tom Cruise, Brad Pitt, whatever, Leonardo DiCaprio, all that, you know what I mean? Famous Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? Okay, fame and shame is you do something, you're a criminal, you break the law, you get on the news for doing something bad stuff, stealing someone's car, or worse we know is white collar crime. Again, white collar crime far outshadows, pales in comparison to blue collar crime, okay? So that's shame, Bernie Madoff, stealing billions, biggest Ponzi scheme, whatever, so on and so forth. That's fame and shame, okay? And then lastly is praise and blame. Praise is you want to hear good words, of encouragement. You recognize you win this award, you're a high school, whatever, National Honor Society or Employee of the Month, whatever, okay? That's praise, oh, he's so good, or he helped rescue this dog from the tree, whatever, a cat from the tree. And then blame is, you did something bad, and so people say bad stuff about you, so you got words thrown at you that you don't want to hear, okay? You're ugly, whatever, you're fat. So that's basically my understanding of the 8 worldly concerns. And if you can cultivate a mind of equanimity, you will live a more peaceful, calmer, have a more peaceful, calm mind, okay? Since we all know that impermanence is guaranteed, our own death. Anyways, the, what was I going to say? ADD tip, pattern planning, yeah. So for those that have executive dysfunction due to whatever reason, medical issue, you're genetic, you chronically sleep deprived like myself, this is something I do to minimize decision making, and that's pattern planning for my meals during the week, more or less. So on Mondays, you can remember Mondays, meat Mondays. I'll eat, animal flesh, animal meat, okay? White chicken meat or dark meat, whatever. So Monday is meat Mondays. Tuesday through Thursday, I actually try to eat vegetarian or even vegan. So no dairy or eggs. So Tuesday through Thursday, generally vegan, vegetarian. I try to follow, I guess what's it called? T. Colin Campbell's book, The China Study, although I have some issues with that. And then Fridays, I will actually do my best to fast. If it's not a complete water fast, it might just be I guess maybe raw produce, raw fruits and vegetables fast to make it lighter. If I want to go really, really extreme, I might do a dry fast. That means not even a drop of water for the whole day. I have done that before during 4 Buddhist fasting practices. Okay. So then Saturday and Sunday is my seafood. Weekend, Saturday, Sunday, you can remember that easily, right? Saturday, Sunday, S starts with an S, seafood, okay? Obviously wild caught, generally. Okay, so hopefully that helps you out with minimizing some of your cognitive function, especially if you're a fellow traumatic brain injury or concussion survivor like myself, or acquired brain injury survivor, okay? From taking psychiatric medication or whatever other stuff, okay? Even COVID jabs. Okay, so that helps you out with an ADD executive function tip called pattern planning, okay? In terms of meals, more or less. That's just for me, okay? Next topic I want to go over is real health insurance. Okay, for those that don't know, every single day there's an average of 7,700 Americans, more or less, that die each and every day due to all-cause mortality. Okay, again, 7,700 Americans die each and every single day. That's just a fact. If you don't want to be one of them or die prematurely unnecessarily due to lifestyle, or habits, by having a ton of money, make sure, as always, because you need a lot of money to eat certified organic, get a lot of toxin avoidance tools that, for those that know me, I'm heavy on. Okay, that's the biggest bang for the buck as far as I'm concerned. Only thing more important is safety, obviously. You don't want to slip and fall. So get some good slip resistant shoes. I'll let you know when I'm partnered with a company that I personally wear. Okay, so watch these videos about the cash flow quadrant concept, okay? And print out that document titled How to Own Your Life. That's there at that link, okay? If you have a burning desire, if you've watched the cash flow quadrant concept video at least 100 times and have chosen the network or multi-level marketing, relationship marketing industry as the best business model that will get you and your family time freedom, then and only then call me after you filled out my time freedom coaching Google form. That should be on some of the links there, okay? And that's my contact information, 786-441-2727 is my primary landline number, okay? And to help me achieve my legacy of knowing I've done everything to make America truly healthy again, and to make sure the tragedy that happened to me never happens to somebody else, make sure you head on over to my, I'm in the pre-planning stages for the Ultimate Medical Clinic, the way healthcare should be in America. It might be titled Zen Medical Clinics or something like that, but you can see all these all-in-one, one-stop shop for the most cutting-edge precision medicine diagnostic testing, so you can get a proper diagnosis. It's sad some of these medical licensed healthcare professionals can't even get the right diagnosis, okay? And they've been trained one way, obviously, as we know, by allopathic medicine to push drugs. So you can view the contents of what's going to be called the Zen Circadian Metabolic Quantum Brain Body Microbiome Oral Health clinics and mitochondria clinics and rejuvenation and detoxification clinics by visiting the links at either tinyurl.com/ The Ultimate Medical Clinic. Okay, again, that's tinyurl.com / The Ultimate Medical Clinic. If that doesn't work, you can enter tinyurl.com / Zen Med Clinics. I believe works. Okay, I plan to also create tinyurl.com/whathealthcare-should-be. Okay. So I'll let you know. I'll put the links in the description below this video. Okay. tinyurl.com/whathealthcare-should-be will come soon. Now, next thing, I still happen to have a few more copies of this cancer book about hypothermia thermotherapy. Make sure you visit all the links that you see there, okay? And contact me if you want one of these to save your life or possibly the life of someone that you know that is going through chemotherapy or radiation for their cancer or just wants to have better health, okay? This book is no longer in print, and contact me for the price and the details, okay? Absolute amazing. I've got almost 100 people have ordered it from my then eBay and Amazon store, even oncologists, other medical professionals as well. Called the fourth treatment for medical refugees. As always, going back to the not being one of the 7,700 Americans that die each and every day, go to that second link since I haven't renewed my howtodieofnothing.com link, okay? Domain name, or go to the one on the bottom there, linktree/healthmerica, or if that doesn't work, go to you also get a copy of my how I solve my sleep problems e-guide, okay? I'm gonna wrap it up real soon. Make sure you visit onehouseoffthegrid.com so you can get a written game plan to say goodbye to all your energy, water, grocery, and even sewage bills as well, okay? And to join my team as a utility bill freedom consultant so we can do the next to impossible, and that's to shut down the remaining 241 coal-fired power plants we have left in this country. Let me see here, what else? Okay, well, that's it for now. Stay tuned for some good stuff tomorrow. I'll shoot a video. Morning. Take off the sunglasses, you live longer. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Elon Musk for Florida and the glyphosate guy and the quote-unquote general of the U.S. Clean Air Force, Danny Zen, checking out, and let's go do something and wake up the waking dead, or sleeping dead, walking dead, whatever, okay? Take care, everybody. You can also leave me a voicemail at my cell phone number, which is 305-297-9360. Again, 305-297-9360, although I do not text. By the way, if there happens to be any billionaires listening to this, or someone that's very, very entrepreneurial, energetic, ethical, of course, intelligent, great attitude, highly self-motivated, tired of trading time for money, you can meet me here at my condo just west of Fort Lauderdale. In case of an extended grid outage, there's no way to communicate, no more cell towers, no internet, no emailing, no texting. I'm located here at 7081 Environ Boulevard, and that's Lauderhill, Florida 33319, because I'm tired of using all technology, okay? Even a phone, believe it or not, landline. Again, that's 7081 Environ, is spelled E-Echo, N November, V Victor, I-R-O-N Boulevard, Lauderhill, Florida 33319, okay? Take care, everybody, and I hope this added value to you, and please share my Zen Med clinics with as many people as possible, so we can. By the way, it's where allopathic and functional medicine ends, is what my Zen Med clinics intends to be. Okay, if you've got some great planning or business building experience, you'd like to help me build out this network, global network of beyond functional medicine, direct primary care clinics, that would be really amazing to help me achieve that vision of making that a reality, okay? So no one ever has to get messed up, hurt, damaged by our, what I call the sick care system, as we all know, okay? Anyways, take care, everybody. Danny Zen, out. With Sunrise, by the way, number 649. Okay, take care. Bye-bye.